Welcome to MWR Life on Air. I'm Tara Goodson. The Eagle Challenge Fitness Tour is still going strong, and today we'll learn about two of the upcoming alternate events. Joe Sweeten is here to talk about the Clarksville Rotary Annual Metric, and Cheryl Ellis will share information about the AUSA Tour to Campbell, as well as other plans that AUSA has to celebrate the Army's 239th birthday. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
The U.S. Army Installation Management Command and Army Entertainment present the 2014 U.S. Army Soldier Show Stand Strong. This year's production explores the foundational elements that instill strength and character in our soldiers. This 90-minute live musical production also honors the Army's continued resilience and strength with its mission to effectively inform, educate, and inspire audiences to action. For tour dates and locations, log on to armymwr.com.
A race bike will go 100 miles an hour in first gear.
So will a production bike.
A race bike will rip around a corner.
A production bike does as well.
My race bike has incredible stopping power.
So does mine.
My bike reaches speeds over 160 miles per hour.
My bike does that easily.
On a track, I'm riding in a controlled environment.
Yeah, well...
Don't ride the street like it's a track.
Because it's not.
Welcome back. I'm here now with Joe Sweeten to talk about the Clarksville Rotary Annual Metric, or as how most people are calling it, the CRAM. Welcome to the show, Joe.
Thank you.
So tell us about what the CRAM is.
Well, this is our 22nd year, and it's a really fun event. We started there at Rossview High School, off Rossview Road, and we have 4 routes. You can run a 20-mile, a 33-mile, a 62-mile, and a 100-mile route. We'll talk about it a little bit about a lot of support and stuff we have for those for the routes as we run. It's not a race, but you can hone your skills. It's a little bit early in the season. A lot of people aren't exactly in shape, but come on out and try it, to get in shape for the races and runs later on in the year. Our Rotary Club, Clarksville Rotary Club, we meet at noon at the Clarksville Country Club. This is ours, like I say, our 22nd year. The Sunrise Club does one on Labor Day weekend on a Saturday. We'll have about 700 riders. They do about 1,400 near the end of the season.
And we're talking about a bike race, right?
It's a bicycle ride, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Rest stations along the way as you go. We start about 7 in the morning. It's $25, cheaper than going out and doing a run or a walk there. So $25 for the 20-mile route, and that's really fun. Bring your children, whatever kind of bicycle you got. It doesn't have to be a big fancy bicycle. And Rossview High School out to Guthrie Road up towards Port Royal, then back around again. There'll be a rest stop out there, 2 rest stops you can hit along the way. About every 20 miles there's a rest stop. If you cramp up or you just can't make it, we have trucks and trailers and stuff that bring you on back. That's part of it.
Well, it sounds like it's well thought out, and the fact that it's the 22nd year?
Yes, 22nd year for us.
Means that you guys are well versed at hosting a ride like this.
It is, as to where our rest stops are and the route itself. The route, it's flat. It's really flat. Seriously, it's really flat. It's really nice. It's a fantastic one. I didn't start riding a bicycle myself I'd always ridden when I was a child. I hadn't ridden it for about 20 years because I'm getting on up there. And then started again about 5 or 6 years ago and just bought one up the front of Walmart, a rusty bicycle they set out there, had on sale. And I put 1,000 miles on that bicycle first year.
Wow.
Started riding.
So it's something that's easy to get back into if you haven't done it since you were a kid.
Yes, and it's just as fun as when you were a kid. It's incredible. You'll love it, and doesn't take a lot of equipment. Eventually, you probably might want to get more expensive equipment, but you can start at almost any level, used, new, discount, whatever you need.
Well, with the CRAM being an alternate for the Eagle Challenge Fitness Tour, this is a great way to start getting ready, like you said, for different races and different rides later in the year.
and especially for the Eagle Fitness Challenge Tour, this is such a nice one. It's different. We start at 7 to 7:30 in the morning. You'll get there about 6, do your registration, get your T-shirt, that sort of thing. Get ready for it. We'll start the 100-milers first. They start at 7, and by 7:30 we'll have everyone started. And even 20 miles, even if you haven't done it for a long time, you'll ride about 10 miles an hour. Take you 2.5 hours or so, you'll be back. 9:30, 10 o'clock, you're finished on this Memorial Day weekend. So you come out, ride with us, and you can go on home and have barbecue that day.
It sounds like the plan is well-versed. So how many miles again can you do?
We have just the fun ride. We call it $25 for 20 miles. The other ones are $35 for the 33, 62, or the 100 mile an hour. And of course, it will go all the way through Amish country. You'll see a lot of mules plowing and that sort of thing. Beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful out there.
Is this a route that you guys have picked, a route that you normally do?
It's one that we've done for years and years. We modified ours a little bit so it looks exactly like the one that'll be in Labor Day from the Sunrise Club. Now theirs is a sanctioned event, and they have a timer with it, so you can actually get your official times as you ride. Like I say, ours is early in the season, and a lot of people will overextend, and you'll try to do a 60 when you really should only be done a 30, or try doing the 100. And you may not make it, but that's fine. That's what this is about. If you get in trouble, we'll bring you back.
Well, it sounds like you guys have everything planned. And it's nice that you do have it. It's a ride versus a race.
Yes.
But if you missed out on other ECFT events, you just have to let us know, and we'll count it towards one of the medals for the year.
Exactly. It's a fun event. When you're finished with the race, we have spaghetti dinner to carb you back up after your ride there. So your spaghetti dinner, then that night you could go on to Jazz on the Lawn will be that weekend also. For people out of town, we have a deal with the Quality Inn. Quality Inn rooms for $85 over there. The person can come early. We'll register you early on a Friday night, so you're ready to go Saturday morning.
Well, you already mentioned same-day registration. What about registering in advance?
For registering in advance, right now registration is open on active.com. You can go online. You can do that. PayPal, credit card, active.com. You can go onto our website, www.bikethecram.com. You can download and print out your own form if you want to. Send the money on in. It'll come into me. You can send me an email if you need to at Clarksville Rotary at charter.net. That will come to me if you have a question about that, and see me in person. I'll get it from you. We also register the day of, but we charge another $5 if you do day of, because a little bit of problem getting your T-shirts and stuff. So we have to charge a little bit more. So $5 a day of. We cut off the registration about 3 days before that, and otherwise online, mail in the form, or just call me up and we'll make some kind of arrangement and get you registered.
Well, it sounds like everything has been thought of. We love the pre-registrations as well for the Eagle Challenge Fitness Tour, and definitely offer the price breaks, and I think most of our audience appreciates that as well. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us about the CRAM coming up Memorial Weekend?
That's all I have here. Other than it's a good cause. The money for the Rotary Club, all our money goes straight back out into charities in the community. This year, our charities or charitable organizations was USO, Operation Safe. We also support a lot of other organizations with smaller amounts most of the time. Big Brothers Big Sisters, Boy Scouts. Gosh, there's so many I can't name them all. Probably 20 different organizations the money goes back out to.
Well, and if people have questions about that, they can always contact you guys at the Rotary Club.
Yes. I'm telling you all about it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Joe, for coming and talking to us about the CRAM coming up on Memorial Weekend.
Okay. Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back after the commercial break to talk with Cheryl Ellis about AUSA and the Army's 239th birthday. Please stay tuned.
Looking for a fun, competitive way to spend time with friends and meet new people? Fort Campbell MWR Paintball is the place for you. It's a fun and thrilling place to stay active and have an awesome time with your friends. They have everything you need to start paintballing off right, even if you've never paintballed before. They have 3 fields of various sizes, and you can play such games as speedball, capture the flag, deathmatch, and much, much more. It's an excellent place for birthday parties or any other special event. For more information, call 270-956-3118. Fort Campbell MWR, serving soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians.
Fort Campbell MWR is serving soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians with quality of life events and activities.
For more information, visit our website at fortcampbellmwr.com.
Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/FortCampbellMWR.
Pick up a copy of the MWR Family, Single Soldier, or Retiree Life magazines.
Join our text club by texting the letters MWR to 68683.
Watch MWR Life on Air on Charter Channel 6 at 6 p.m. nightly, Fort Campbell's Channel 9 at 12 noon and 4 p.m., or anytime at youtube.com/Fort Campbell 101.
Listen to Fort Campbell Fridays at 8 o'clock on 1400 AM or at 8:30 on 105.1 FM every Friday morning. You can also listen to Talk with Tara every Friday from 10 to noon on 1400 AM.
Call our 24-hour recorded information line at 270-798-3172. Fort Campbell MWR.
Serving soldiers,
Families
retirees,
and civilians.